Grand Admiral Xavier Reyes watched the holographic display as the Krillic warships surrounded El Hara, the twinkling homeworld of humanity's oldest allies. Through the viewport of the EDF Prometheus, Earth's most advanced stealth vessel, he observed the Krillic invasion fleet, 30 dreadnoughts, and over 100 support ships encircle the peaceful planet. "The El Harans are broadcasting surrender," reported Lieutenant Commander Sato, her voice tight with anger. "Krillic forces have begun landing operations." Xavier's weathered face remained impassive, but his eyes burned with cold fury. 80 years ago, the El Harans had discovered Earth, a primitive world racked by climate disaster and resource wars. They could have conquered humanity with ease. Instead, they shared their technology, medicine, and renewable energy systems, asking nothing in return but friendship. When humans asked why, the El Haran ambassador had simply replied, "Because someday you might save someone else." Now, the debt would be repaid. "Status of Project Lazarus?" Xavier asked. Dr. Elena Chandra stepped forward, her dark eyes gleaming with fierce pride. "The nanite swarms are ready for deployment, Admiral. Once activated, nothing in the Krillic arsenal can stop them." Project Lazarus represented humanity's terrible gift to the galaxy, self-replicating machines programmed to target specific technological signatures while leaving organic life untouched. The ultimate answer to the Krillic Empire's 3-century reign of terror. "The Council of Earth authorized deployment?" asked Commander Williams, his Australian accent thick with emotion. Xavier nodded grimly. "By unanimous vote, the Krillic have refused all diplomatic solutions. 63 species have fallen to them in the past decade alone. The El Harans will not be the 64th. He turned to Dr. Chandra. "You designed this weapon. Are you certain it can't be turned against us?" Elena's expression hardened. "The nanites are keyed to Krillic quantum signatures. More importantly, they're programmed with human ethical constraints. They'll disable, not destroy. They'll preserve life, even Krillic life. That mercy is what separates us from them," Xavier replied. "Deploy the swarms." From the Prometheus, 12 ordinary-looking missiles launched toward the Krillic fleet. The massive warships ignored them, their sensors detecting no explosive payload or guidance systems. This was humanity's advantage. While other species developed ever larger weapons, humans had gone smaller, microscopic, invisible. The missiles burst silently, releasing trillions of nanomachines that drifted like metallic pollen toward the invasion fleet. "Swarms have achieved dispersal," reported Dr. Chandra. "Activation in 3, 2, 1. On the holographic display, the lights of the Krillic fleet began to flicker. Warships veered off course as navigation systems failed. Weapons powered down. Life support remained active, but every offensive capability was systematically dismantled from within. "We're receiving a transmission from the Krillic flagship," announced Lieutenant Commander Saito. Supreme War Commander Zethkar appeared on screen, his chitinous face contorted with rage. "What have you done, humans? Our systems are failing." Xavier stepped forward. "This is Grand Admiral Reyes of Earth. Your invasion of El Hara is over, War Commander. Your weapons are being neutralized, but your people will survive." "Impossible," Zethkar hissed. "The Krillic Empire has conquered 1,000 worlds. You are nothing but primitives the El Harans took pity on." "Yes," Xavier agreed calmly. "They showed us mercy and kindness when they could have conquered us. And today, we extend the same mercy to you, even though you deserve none." The alien's compound eyes widened in comprehension. You could have destroyed us completely." "We could have. We chose not to. Remember that when you return to your Emperor." Within hours, reports flooded in from across Krillic space. Every warship, every weapon platform, every military installation had been neutralized simultaneously. The most feared empire in the galaxy had been disarmed in a single day without a single casualty. As the Prometheus escorted the powerless Krillic fleet away from Elhara, Xavier received a message from the Galactic Council, a body that had refused Earth membership for decades. "The Council requests an immediate audience," said Commander Williams. "Priority Alpha." Xavier smiled thinly. "I imagine they do." When the Elharan Prime Minister contacted the Prometheus, her luminescent eyes were filled with gratitude. "You've saved our world, Admiral. How can we ever repay you?" "You already did," Xavier replied. 80 years ago, when you found a dying planet and chose compassion over conquest. Today, we finally balanced the ledger. As news spread throughout the galaxy, the message was clear: threaten humanity's friends and face consequences beyond imagination. Earth hadn't just repaid a debt, they had rewritten the rules of galactic warfare. And the galaxy trembled.